Good morning, sixth graders. It is Tuesday morning and hoping you have a great day. We are on our last math lesson for 609 book. We're ready for page 62, talking about addition and subtraction terms. It says to do calculations and story problems, we need to translate words into numbers and math symbols. To do that, we must know what different words and phrases mean mathematically. So they're getting you guys ready for algebra in a couple years, and they're starting to teach you how to translate mathematical words into put it into a word problem. Here are some words which indicate addition and subtraction. Okay, so when you read these words, they want you to automatically think, okay, this is adding, this is subtracting. So addition, you might read the word plus. You might read the word sum. Remember, a sum is the answer to an addition problem. Added to, more than, or increased by. Those words are meaning to add, if you would have that in a word problem. Subtraction is less, less than, subtracted from, the difference, that's the answer to a subtraction problem, reduced by or minus. So an example, it says 7 added to 30. So that means you have 30 and you're going to add 7 to it. You would write it like that, 7 added to 30. 26 increased by 1. 26 increased by 1. Increased means to add. Be careful to use the correct order when translating subtraction words. And I'll show you why they say that. 5 subtracted from 20. So you have 20 and you subtract 5. Now the reason they say to be careful, it's if you would write it down 5 subtracted from 20. Look what you have. You have a positive 5 and a negative 20. Once you get into algebra, you're going to be thinking in negative and positive instead of adding and subtracting. So when you have this, you could, if you're not careful, your answer could be a negative 15 because you've got a negative 20 and a positive 5. Here is a positive 15. So be careful when you do the subtracting. 10 reduced by 5 is 10, take away 5. 6 less than 15. So you have 15 and it's 6 less than that. 12 less than 3. You take away, you make sure your biggest number is in the front. 12 take away 3. All right, on the bottom of page 62, number 1 says translate the phrases into numbers and symbols. So they're going to give you a phrase and you have to put it into numbers. The sum, okay, so this is adding the sum of 4 and 5. So it's 4 plus 5. The difference between 6 and 13. So you have 13 and it's 6 less than that. The difference, 13 and 6. 7, number 3 says 7 less than 2. So you have 7 and it's 2 less. 7 less than 2. 3 increased by 8. 3 plus 8. Okay, the difference between 6 and 13. Remember to put 13 first, the biggest number first. Up on the top of page 63, number 5. You have 2 more than 7. So that would be like 7 plus 2. Number 6 says 5 less than 14. Put 14 first. Less than would be take away 5. And number 7 says 6 added to 11. So you have 11 and you're going to add 6 to that. It would be 11 plus 6. All right, that is all for your new part. Reading over those addition and subtraction terms would be great, just to kind of get it into your mind knowing what they're talking about. When they say less than, it's subtraction. Added to is addition. Getting those figures in your mind. Number 12 on page 63, how many weeks is it from March 20th, the first day of spring, to June 21st, which is the first day of summer? Again, if you have your calendar, pull that little calendar out that I sent you, and remember it says round to the nearest whole week. So obviously it's going to be in between weeks, round to the nearest whole week. On number 18, remember to use your perimeter formula and to figure out the length of the one side. And numbers 19 to 23, you can just skip that. That was for that graph. Just skip that. And that is all for today. Have a good day.